Hey guys, I didn't see you there. I have chicks on the brain. I have a chick on the brain. I have a duck on the brain. Get it? I have a duck in a headband on my head. That's a chick. It basically doesn't work. It's sort of like that joke that's like, oh hey you guys, what has adult content coming your way? Okay you guys, what has 2 thumbs and loves blowjobs? This guy, which is like one of my favorite jokes. However, as a female, it doesn't quite work. You have to do like, oh hey you guys, what has 2 thumbs and loves shoes? This gal. Hello and welcome to the Daily Alison. It is 1 in the morning, and I'm noticing weird things happening with the camera where it's like going in slow motion. So hopefully, when you watch this, you'll just be like, wow, what dynamic cinematography. I am making use of dynamic cinematography. Anyway, as I said, it is 1 a.m. It's the 1 a.m. that comes between Tuesday morning and Monday night. And what is up? Very quickly, before I introduce my guest, and when I introduce the guest, that will sort of put into perspective for you why I'm doing this in the middle of the night. But I just want to tell you a little story about what happened tonight when I almost ruined my friend's new relationship. It was terrible. So, okay, she just started dating this guy, and so another friend was like, oh, we have to see pictures of him. So she was showing us pictures of him on Facebook on her iPhone. And I have a BlackBerry, I don't have an iPhone, I've only seen people use them. So I'm looking at the pictures, and I'm doing that thing that I've seen people do where they zoom in, which is so cool, which you can't do on a BlackBerry, where they like put 2 fingers down and then sort of expand, and then it zooms. So I'm doing this, and it doesn't happen, it doesn't zoom, it just like, it looks like there's like a little light, and then all of a sudden, something pops up, and like her name, and the keypad, and I'm like, it's gonna tag her in the photo, which if you know Facebook, like, then he and everyone, including his ex-girlfriend, whose photo it was, would find out that she had tagged herself. So I hand it to her, and I'm like, it hasn't happened. Like, I get all freaked out. I'm like, it hasn't happened yet. Make it go away. So she looks at it, and then all of a sudden, I just hear, oh no. And so anyway, I believe that she might have, in trying to make the screen go away, like essentially tagged herself in the photo of him, this new guy she's dating, and his ex-girlfriend. She was strangely nice about it. Like, I would have thrown me out of that apartment. Our guest tonight is the Cajun boy. Presumably he has a real name. I don't know what it is. I hope he'll tell us what it is, but I'm not sure. He writes for Gawker, which, for those who don't know, Gawker is this Manhattan-based media. Well, at one point it was like Manhattan media gossip, but now it's sort of this like worldwide phenomenon. He writes for them, he writes for other people, and let's find out more. I think I'm choking on something. Okay. There's sort of a turtle right there because it felt really turtacular. Oh no, my phone's gonna run out of charge.
Hello.
Is this the Cajun boy?
It is.
Hello, it's Alison. You're on live tape with the Daily Alison.
Hi, Alison. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Your timing was perfect, actually. I was just about to take a break and go for a walk and get some coffee.
Oh. So you're the first like middle of the night guest that we've ever had.
Well, I'm honored. I'm extremely honored. I'm a very nocturnal person, so I guess it's only fitting. It's somewhat surprising to me that being that you're a regular on a show that airs at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, whatever it is, that you don't conduct more of your interviews in the middle of the night. But we might have, pass judgment on that. But anyway, I'm flattered and honored.
Well, but not just the fact that I'm on a show that's on at the middle of the night, it's surprising considering I barely sleep during the night that I don't do more of this in the middle of the night. You know what it is? A lot of guests who I would have on the show, they insist on doing this thing that people call sleeping. What jerks.
What a bunch of vaginas.
Seriously.
I'm curious. I don't mean to turn this into me interviewing you, but...
Yes, I hate things like that.
When do you guys tape Red Eye? Is it taped in the middle of the night?
No, it's taped...
I never think to ask, but I've always been curious if it's a late night show, if it's taped earlier in the day.
It's taped at 8:30, and it goes till like 9:40, yeah. So yeah, no, it's not live at that time, despite its live feel.
Yeah. So anyway, again, my apologies for turning, your interview into my interview, but whatever.
Oh, for turning your interview into my interview? That's okay. That's like kind of my secret goal with all of this anyway, So I have to ask, do you have a real name and do you reveal it, or are you just the Cajun boy?
No, it's kind of funny, when...
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, when I started a blog, a personal blog, 2.5 years ago, I guess it was now.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first things you have to ponder or figure out is, okay, what do I want to call myself? Do I want to go by my real name, or do I want to come up with a handle, for lack of a better term? And I was really kind of torn on it at the time. But in the end, I decided to go with a handle or an alias or whatever, more than anything, because I was just kind of starting to dip my toe in new to television and film.
Right.
And which can be a very fickle industry filled with people with big egos, whose egos bruise very easily. And I kind of wanted to tell some of the stories that I'd already kind of run across, and the other side of that is that people from where I'm from really have a strong identity to the culture and their homeland. And when I first came to New York, I guess I was jobless for about 3 months, and then I got this job, kind of a survival gig working for this guy who did real estate in the city, and he was a Jewish guy, and he was it's really funny because coming from where I came from, I really didn't have a lot of exposure to Jewish culture other than what I saw in films and on television. And this guy was probably the embodiment of every bad stereotype of Jewish people there ever was. And one of the things that he would do was he almost refused to call me by my name. He would go around the office and yell, Cajun boy, do this, boy, do that. He was the one who started calling me Cajun boy. And it was meant as a slight, I think, as maybe kind of a psychological thing to, get under my skin.
Right.
I actually kind of enjoyed it. And so tying this all together, when it came time for me to start a blog, I was like, you know what? I want to have some sort of identity to where I came from. I was like, Cajun boy, that's it. That'll be me. And so I went with that. But what's funny is I kind of stopped, not to sound arrogant, but doing interviews just because I've been misquoted in the past, and it sort of bothered me. But in the times I have, I've used my real name, and so if you Google enough, there's a connection there. So I will reveal my real name to you, and it's Brett. So you can call me Brett or Cajun boy, whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's fine with me. And sooner or later, I'm gonna get around to signing a contract with Gawker, because they have offered me the night editorship.
Oh, nice.
And when I do, which basically involves them actually drawing up the contract and me getting off my butt to go into the city for the day and signing it, they'll put me on the masthead and I'll go by my actual name. So, but anyway, it's not that big of a secret. It's just kind of fun though. I'm gonna kind of miss it because that's been my internet identity for the last 2.5 years or so, and it's kind of fun. It'll be sad to let it go, but whatever. So you can call me whatever you want. Brett.
Okay, I'm going to call you Brett Boy. But listen, we're actually out of time now.
Oh, goodness.
I know, it goes so fast. But thank you so much, Brett,
Thank
Cajun
you.
boy.
Thanks, Alison.
All right, well, good luck with, not sleeping ever.
Yeah, I'll try to maintain that. Good luck with with whatever it is that you're doing, which is a lot. Obviously, you're an interesting person.
Oh, thank you. Please keep thinking that.
Absolutely. Take care. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Did you notice that we didn't get a last name? We just got a Brett. I noticed that. Okay, you guys. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye. Tell everyone you know about the show unless you hate it, in which case, put a sock in your mouth. Bye.